I am really stressed out right now. I'm on the road again. I am walking I'm in the bus station right now, Oslo bus station. And I am walking to my boarding gate for the bus to go to Sandefjord. And Sandefjord train station is where I'm going to pick up my camper van that I'm going to be living in for the next 2 weeks. So I'm really excited about that. Thank you. Just arrived at Sandefjord station, which is where I'm supposed to pick up my camper van, and it was a long journey to get here. This is actually a train station, but there are rail works going on right now, so there was no direct train from Oslo to here. So I took 2 buses, one of which is like a regular bus, and it took me a bit more than 2 hours to get here. But if the train is back up, that shouldn't be a problem to actually come here quite easily and fairly quickly. Okay, there's my van. It's Benzini Campers Camper Van Vental. Hi.
How are you?
Good, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How was your journey?
Well, the train would have been much easier.
Oh yeah, it was still the replacement bus.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's taking them double the time.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, never mind. I am really stressed out right now. I rented and paid for this van for 2 weeks, and it is so... Driving on the different side of the road that I'm used to is it's a bit of a challenge. And I'm so stressed out that I'm not even thinking about recording everything or anything. I just want to get to my campsite and just chill out while I get my bearings about driving on the different side of a road and, looking at different Norwegian driving signs while I'm at it. I finally got here. It was quite a stressful 2.5 hours of driving, just trying to get my bearings right, that I'm on the other side of the road, but I made it. I'm at my campground now. That's the van. I'm gonna do a tour later. I'm at my campground now, and it's just beautiful. Just surrounded by mountains, and I got here just before. It's now 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. I don't have maybe too much time to explore. I want to set up my stuff before it gets dark, so that I still have some light to see. But yeah, I'm just gonna organize my stuff in the van and then do some dinner as well. It's time to sort out home for 2 weeks. First, I gotta unlock this damn thing. Okay, there you go. That's home for the next 2 weeks. It looks pretty sweet. I've got my large luggage here, my small hand carry here, and there was a tour given just now. This folds out into a full-size bed, so it's going to be really nice to sleep in here. And then there's a whole kitchen here. There's the stove. It runs on gas, which is a tank in there. And then there's some storage here where you can put some food, and a refrigerator over there. And then some storage here as well. And what's nice is it's fitted with lights, so you can turn these lights on. Yep. And then I think there's another light switch here for party lights. Okay, not so much party, but anyway. So yeah, this is a really well fitted out camper van. For its size, it's pretty good in terms of fittings. Oh, and there's also a sink there with running water, which runs off a water tank. And in the back here, there is the storage underneath on both sides. So that's where my luggage is going to go. Also, there's a picnic table and chair in there. And just come around here. And this is where you have, oh, the fridge is here. And that's your water tank. This is your clean water. And then you've got your gray water tank over there. And this is the gas, which the stove runs on. You provide all that you need for a camping trip as well. Even through me, a bottle of oil and some utensils and silverware here. So I think I'm really going to enjoy this van. Also, you do need to pay for these campsites. I paid 350 kroner to camp here. But, you know, over the next couple of days, I'm going to see if I can ask anyone where I can just do camping for free, because wild camping is permitted in Norway. You know, if I don't need a shower, I've showered today, so I don't need a shower. If I don't need a shower, and if I don't need like a water refill, and my entire van runs on batteries that recharge when I drive, I don't actually need a campground as long as I've got enough water. So yeah, I'll see how the next couple of days go and ask around and just talk to people about what works for them and where they've been camping. It took a bit of time, but I think I've sorted myself out. You know, I put all these different things in the storage areas. Like here's a bunch of stuff that I would use daily. My clothes are going to be here. And then I've got most of my food here as well. And then I've got this large duffel bag that is a catch-all for every random thing so that things aren't rolling about in the bus when I drive. Then I've got a stuff sack here that I'm also putting a bunch of random things that I will use every day. And then on the back, yeah, that's my luggage right there. And then I think I'm gonna leave my day pack in here so it's easy to reach. Let's just talk about food for a second, because when I picked up my van, I was so stressed out. Oh, check out that sunset. It's just amazing. So when I picked up my van, I was so stressed out that I just drove to the nearest grocery store, which turned out to be a mini Joker, where everything was expensive. And I think my mind was not on buying food at that time. So I just picked up whatever I thought I could grab, and that would be easy for today. I think I had a grocery bag full of stuff, and that was $80 that I spent today just on day one. So I better make at least 10 meals out of this $80. So I did get myself a bottle of extra virgin olive oil, and that itself was about $15 just for the bottle of oil. Actually, that's not too bad. I mean, yeah, it's not too bad. So here's a bunch of weird stuff that I've got. I've got this mackerel, probably gonna be like sardines. And then I've got this box of pasta. So I think I'm gonna have pasta tonight. Got bread, got a jar of pasta sauce, peanut butter, just for a quick meal if I need that. Then I've got some digestives just for snack. I got a couple of these local Norwegian crispy breads. I don't know what you call them. This is a Ruck and Spelkly Knekkebrod. So I think I've had this before in the past and they were pretty good. So I'm going to have some different things with that. And then I've got some Vasa crackers. Can even make quick lunches out of this. And then just in case, I got myself a box of granola as well. If I want like a quick lunch, like a cereal lunch, I'll just do that. Also, I forgot the milk. But anyway. And then if we move into my fridge, didn't really buy that much today, but I've got a tub of tzatziki dip, 3 sausages, cheese, sliced cheese, And this is what I'm really eager to try. It's the same mackerel, but it's in the form of a tube. So it's like a mackerel paste, like toothpaste, but instead of getting toothpaste, you get mackerel out of this tube. So I really want to see what this is like. Maybe have it with a Vasa cracker. Ow! Ow! That's my food for now. Gonna make something quick. Maybe, I think I'll just do a pasta today. I do feel like something warm and I want to test the stove out in case. I should have tested it before I went away, but I was too stressed out to do that. All right, I'm gonna keep it simple today. Just make a pasta. So I've got my pasta, I've got my pasta sauce, and I've got my water. I actually forgot to buy cheese, so maybe what I'll do is I'll just throw in a sliced cheese in there. The other thing is, they did provide some pots and pans, but I'm a lazy guy. So what I'm gonna do for this trip is I'm just gonna use my mess tin and just cook in it and eat it so that I don't have to wash up that much after. This will work. I've made a couple of really nice things with this mess tin. So yeah. Hey, let's go. Move some things out of the way. There we go. Okay, just need to get used to this, the organization of this place, because I don't know what goes where. Okay, first I need to obviously boil my water. No, actually, no. What am I doing? I'm supposed to heat up the sauce first. Okay, so first I heat up my sauce. So, what am I doing? Oh, jeez. Okay. Oil in. Just put in some of this sauce. I'm a bit hungry today, so I'm gonna do 2 handfuls and see if that's enough. Oh, that looks really good. Not quite done yet, but it will be in a couple of seconds. It's too hot. And it stretches to... Shit. Cheers. Mamma mia. With my first ever van life meal. Okay, first morning here. I got up at 5 a.m. and wanted to leave at 5:30, but by the time I was done organizing myself, everything's still a mess here, and I was looking for what I needed for the hike. It's now 6 and I better drive out soon to the first parking and hike before it gets crowded. I wanted to leave at first light, but you know, that didn't happen. Just got out of my van. I arrived at this parking lot and there's the trailhead. So I think I'm going up somewhere there. Okay, so this is called Gaustatoppen and it's a short hike. It's gonna be about 4 hours, give and take, depending on your level of fitness. I do hope to complete it in 4 hours. I think I can make it because I do have a long drive ahead of me for the rest of the day and I want to get to my next campsite before before it gets dark. I haven't even started hiking yet and it's already beautiful. There was a lake right there and I was just chilling out there for a bit, took some photos. Saupabeti Otverbrek, whatever that means. That's the start of the trail. So as you're walking, all the trails in Norway are marked by this T here. So it's really difficult to get lost. And there are markings on the floor, stones as well. And I'm just a couple of minutes into my hike, and this is the view already. So that's where I'm hiking to. Not too far. And I came from, I think it was the edge of that lake over there. It's a very nice, peaceful hike. Well-marked trails and very few people early this morning. I've only seen like 5 other people here, so if you're gonna do any hikes in Norway, start at 7 a.m. or even earlier. I was really amused because I thought I saw what looked like a hamster run across me and went into the rocks. Hey, I made it to the top and the view here is just gorgeous. In case you need to pee or poo here when you're on top of this mountain, there is a toilet here. I didn't know what I was walking into. It appears that there's a tunnel going somewhere in there. But oh, there's a guest shop here. It was still closed when I came up here. It's now 9:30, so I think they're just starting to open up this place right now. It does get really windy and cold here, so come prepared. Bring at least a windbreaker, and I've got my gloves on because it's so windy up here, but it's worth the hike. It's now much later in the morning, and yeah, there's a steady stream of other hikers just starting their ascent. When I got here, the parking lot was empty, and it just occurred to me that it's a weekend today, so maybe that's why everyone is out to come hiking. Okay, just completed my hike, and really hungry now. I'm out here in my parking lot. I'm starving and I'm gonna assemble a quick lunch. I'm really excited about this, but I'm gonna have the Stabber mackerel, the original since 1958. So this, my friends, is a tube of fish. Yeah, this is something that I've really wanted to try for a long time. For whatever reason, when I think about Norway or Scandinavia, I've heard about fish in a tube, and I'm just so amused by this. Okay, so I've just popped the fish in a tube. I'm not sure if I should have shaken it or... Okay, you know what? It'll be fine. Now I'm gonna squeeze the fish out. Oh my god. Okay, so it's literally like a mashed up mackerel that you squeeze out of a tube instead of it being in a can. So it kind of looks like this. think I'm just having too much fun with this. Okay, here we go. Should have done it better. Like, now it's all clumped in like a pile of poo. I should have spread it out a bit more. Just use another slice of bread. And I just smear it around. Okay. You know what? It's probably just like the typical can of tuna. Okay, there we go. My first fish in a tube sandwich. Cheers. I like it. I mean, it's essentially a typical mackerel in a tomato sauce that fits into a tube, and it's convenient to just squeeze it out whenever you want it. I'm really happy with Stabber mackerel. Heave ahoy! Random words. I think the heave ahoy might be from this guy here. It looks like they've got Captain Hook as their mascot for this. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Okay, now I'm taking a ferry to the other side of the fjord, because if you were to make a drive, it's gonna be a really long way about these mountains and fjords. So the best way is to actually take a ferry. There's actually a really nice passenger lounge here that no one is at. And you can sit here. Yeah, it's like a free mini cruise. I was just driving and I had to stop on this bridge to take this photo. That's a beautiful waterfall here. Well, sometimes you just gotta have a meal that doesn't look fancy, but you just need a real cheap and quick meal just to get through the night. So I've got my own hot dog with bread that I need to finish with some tzatziki. Gaustatoppen.